Hi guys, Arsp here. We are looking at the brand new Chapter 4 Season 1 Battle Pass. We will look at everything up to level 100. We will look at everything from level 100 to level 200. And then we'll have a look at the mid-season drops and the Geralt of Rivia section as well, and we'll talk a wee bit about all the bits and pieces as we move through it. If you are a Fortnite crew member, you will get the battle pass automatically, plus you will also get the high stakes club music as well, and that ties in with the character that we have just had, and by the looks of it we'll get other characters throughout. So looking at this, the first character that we get as part of this is Celine, and because you're level 1 you get 5 battle stars automatically. Now when we have a look at the battle pass, we'll have a quick chat about each bit, and I will go silent at points, so I am coming back on, don't worry about it. So part of the first page, and if you have a look at this, this is reminiscent of a previous battle pass, but you hit levels, and every time you hit a level you got something, whereas it's the same process, but you've still got to unlock them with the battle stars. We have a variation of harvesting tools, wraps, emoticons, battle icons, loading screens and characters, as well as contrails and gliders and all other things as well as part of this. So this is the second version of Celine, and there we go, there's the contrail. Next up is the glider. You get V-Bucks throughout as well, guys, and back blings, and there is also a spray there too. The second version of her, it's a little bit almost Guillermo del Toro kind of feel to it. If you like these kind of looking characters, I think it looks quite nice. It's definitely a variation of the character that's different from what we've just unlocked when you get the battle pass. So next up we have is Masai. Masai is the second character. Looks a bit like a skateboarder, and his equipment and back blings and harvesting tools are a variation of that theme. So there's some raps and music and stuff there with this guy. He looks quite nice, quite clean character. I think that there'll be people that will like this one. It's not quite the kind of one I would go for, but I actually do like it. I don't think, from what I've seen so far, that there's anything on this battle pass that I don't like. I certainly quite like the second version of him with that kind of hockey mask look to it. His back bling there looks very reminiscent of Sky's back bling from a while back, which was a shield with the gem sword sticking out of it. As soon as I seen it, that's what's popped into my head. I don't know what you guys think, but it certainly looks like it's a variation off of that. It's a reskin. Do you agree, Thea? Yeah. The emote is quite good as well. It's a bit more into it than what we've seen in some of the other ones. And the second skin there, I can see different variations of this one being used quite a bit throughout the game. It just looks quite cool. Shame we've just missed Halloween. It might have been a good one for that. This is the one that's got me really excited when I seen it in the trailer. The Doom Slayer from the Doom games. I played Doom when it first came out a long time ago, and I have played every iteration of it since, and I just love the game. So when I seen this was in it, I was really hyped for it. And actually having the Cacodemon as a glider is fantastic. It's phenomenal. I can see this being used in a variation of different skins, because people like to put their preset packs together. But it's this guy right here, the Doomslayer. This is the one that's really got me. I can see different versions, different colours of this guy's skin being used all over the place. I mean, have a look at this one here, the white version. There's a big snow region here. We're coming up into the Christmas season as well, so there's likely to be quests and things in and around that, as well as creative mode games. This guy looks for me phenomenal. I mean, look at this harvesting tool, the Crucible Blade. It looks amazing. You've also got the contrail there with the 3 flaming demon heads. I can see that being used on a variation of different presets. I've got a few of my own that I'm sitting and thinking I'm going to do this. From the trailer this morning, guys, this is what you'll see as well. The Mini Slayer fist bump, it plays the 8-bit music from the original game as well. This, for me, this is great. I'm really happy and excited about this one. So I'm going to be trying to hit up into the level 30s so I can unlock and get this guy and get him used in game. This girl here, it's very reminiscent of the film The Warriors. If you haven't seen The Warriors, go and watch it. 70s movie about gangs in New York trying to get home after an incident at a big rally. And this character and all their bits and pieces just tick the box for that for me. Really great movie. Did a game on it as well, which was pretty cool. So yep, so this is the first version of Dusty. I really like this. I can see a lot of people wanting to get to this one and use this one too, and I can see that there's going to be a few variations of this that people are going to like as well. So we've got different variations of the back bling. There's a glider there, V-Bucks, emote, contrails. There's a lot of stuff here I can see people using with other presets of skins and packages and that they like to use in the game. But for me, this is a really nice, clean, tidy version of a skin. I think there's a lot in this battle pass that'll keep everybody happy. I know I keep saying it, but that's just how I feel about it. Even the Boneyard Dusty looks pretty good as well. I think people will quite like this one. And I'm sure there'll be different coloured variations of this that people will be quite happy to use towards the end of the season. This is the anime character in the pack, Nezumi. People like the anime ones or they don't like them. I kind of feel that there's not an awful lot of people that think, yeah, it's alright, I would use it, but maybe not an awful lot. I think if I unlock them, I'll probably use them. But I don't think I would go out of my way for this one. I've got nothing against the anime skins. I've got one or two I've got in my presets that I actually quite enjoy using. The harvesting tool for this guy, however, for me is a bit lazy by Epic, because this is a reskin of the level up pack for Phantasm. Not the last one, but the one before that. So there's two reskins that we've seen, in my view. This one's a definite, but the character in himself actually is quite nicely done. I can see a lot of people being happy for this one. The second version as well kind of goes on a variation of what we've just seen. We've got emotes, we've got a contrail, V-Bucks. I can see this emote getting used by a lot of people as well. It's quite nice. It's a bit funny as well, although it does kind of almost look a variation of the heart one that we had last season. So, there's a few bits and pieces here I think people will look at and go, Epic's been a wee bit lazy in pulling some of this stuff together, but I think overall it's a really, really good battle pass. And the second version of the character as well actually looks pretty decent too. So if you're into your anime stuff, I think you'll be quite happy with that. Next up we have is Halsey. Halsey is from the Vampire Club, or the so this is the theme and the variation of the crew pass. Halsey looks to be either a variation of the famous vampire hunter Van Helsing. This battle axe, if you recall from the trailer at the end of the event last night, had this spinning from the left hand side across, so there's obviously a nod to this character here. And if you have a look at it, she's actually quite a cute looking character as well, so I could see this one fast becoming this sweat skin for this season. I can see a variation of people being happy running about wearing this skin, and in equal amounts people being unhappy by being killed by it as well. But even then, the second one, we've got a Boba Snack traversal emote, which actually looks alright. It's a bit odd and a bit strange and a bit out there, but I think people will be, in general, be quite happy with it. We've got the back blinks and stuff, so it's almost a variation of the slushies that they had beforehand with some of the other characters. And then we've got a contrail, and then following into the second version of Halsey, which is almost like, yes, just a different variation colour of the previous one. Again, I can see this one being a favourite of a lot of people. Next up, this is the one that I'm actually really excited about as well, the Ageless. He looks to be some kind of knight. He's got a shield back bling. The wrap itself looks really clean and tidy. I can see that being used on a lot of different presets for people. We've got an emoticon as well as some V-Bucks and music and stuff there. But it's the second version that I really am looking forward to getting as well. And not just that, other versions of that, different colorations of it, because I think it's going to be really, really sweet. I mean, look at that. That's, for me, that's a really nice, clean, really good looking emote. We'll also get his harvesting tool, his sword, and we'll see that coming up in a second. I mean, look at that. I mean, that picture to me just sells the character right on the off. However, the glider for me is another one of these reskins. If you remember back to the Cube Queen, this was the glider that she had, except as a variation. It was a dragon head or something at the bottom with a crackling lightning around it. So there's at least 3 in this that they have reskinned. The Eternal Edge harvesting tool, I actually quite like this. I think this will be quite good to use with other packages and other presets as well. But it's the armoured version of the Ageless that really has me excited. I think this is an absolute cracking skin. Look at it. If you look at all my other videos, I'm really like my skins, my characters in the armour. It's a really good thing for me. I I'm quite impressed by these, and I usually will generally run most of the time with people like that, and I can't wait to see different variations of that. So that's the first level 100 done. What we'll have a look at now is level 100 to level 200. And the battle stars that you'll get from that will unlock these variations of characters, emotes, skins, gliders, contrails, that kind of thing. So this is the first set that you'll be able to get up and pick through, and the character for this one is going to be another version of Halsey, and it looks like it's a kind of a golf theme to that one. Again, it's kind of cute, almost on the verge of creepy, almost, with the head swaying back and forth like that. I don't know what your thoughts are, but you know, that is what it is. This is the backpack bling that I was talking about beforehand. There's the shield, and imagine Sky's gemmed sword sticking out of the back of that, and there's a variation of Nezumo's glider as well. And then what we have is another version of Dusty, but this time she's got a helmet on her, a baseball helmet with a variation of the faceplate on it. We've got another emote, this will be for Nezumo, and then we've got some music, a spray, another version of Masai's harvesting tool, and then we have a different skin version of the Doom Slayer. Which one's this? Is, come on, move along. And it's almost like a browny gold kind of colour. I quite like that, but I've made no secret of that already in this video. And then what we'll have is we'll have 3 different pages, I imagine, here that will be different versions of all of the skins, but they'll all be the same type of colour. Hopefully they'll do what they did in the last one, which is the faces will remain the same. They won't colour those, because the one beforehand, the top to tail was all the same colour, which wasn't great at all. And then we have some mid-season drops. Not sure how we'll get these. No doubt there'll be variations of quests or something. Oh my god, look at that. Sorry. To get these guys, but these actually look really good. So yeah, look guys, you know, this is up to level 200 just done. This is mid-season drop, so we'll see what we need to do to get these. But yeah, even those, there's another alternate version of skins from the battle pass that we can get. This is the one that I've really jumped in for, is Geralt of Rivia. If you don't watch the TV series on Netflix, watch it, it's great. Liam Hemsworth is going to be the new Witcher after Henry Cavill has dropped out. And if you haven't played The Witcher 3, go and play it. It's an amazing game. And here we have is the Geralt of Rivia from The Witcher 3. This skin looks amazing. I've got to say, I'm really excited about this guy. But we have to wait a while to get the second page. Is normally different versions of the one that we've just seen. So I'm wondering if we will see the Henry Cavill version. Well, we maybe even see the Liam Hemsworth one, or what he's going to look like as maybe a tie-in to that season kicking off, who knows? Or will it just be an armoured version of the one that we've just seen from The Witcher 3? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about all of this, any of it. Are you liking it? Are you hating it? Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to get out of any of this? Because for me, I think it's probably been one of the best battle passes they've done for a while. I quite enjoyed the Marvel one that they did a while back with the characters that came out through that. I've just popped this up, guys. If you are the type of person who buys battle stars for whatever reason, they're doing it again this season. 150 V-Bucks a level, 25 levels at 1850 V-Bucks. If that's your bag, go for it. If not, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.